Hello. So my name is Mason, MB Kpop 1997, and I am doing the Kpop Secret Santa tag video. I got tagged by Andrea a star, and it is time to start the tag. So, we're getting down to the end of this Kpop Secret Santa season. As I'm sure if you've been following a lot of other unboxers, you've seen all these tag videos going around. Um, so, we're nearing the end. It's almost time to actually get our packages. I'm very, very excited. I sent mine out. Super excited to see who I get. But let's go to the tag. I do have my computer open below so I can read the questions for the tag. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm either thinking or I'm just trying to see the question. So the first question is, how long have you been making videos on YouTube, and what initially inspired you to start? I've been making videos more than 3 years. I would say almost 4 years. I think I started like January or early February 2016 making videos. I just didn't have a lot of friends that were really into K-pop, and I saw a lot of people making unboxing videos, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I should join this community, see if I can make any friends, at least just get my thoughts on these releases that I'm buying out there. So when I started watching unboxing videos, I remember I watched M-Girl Personal, who is now Wanhead. Wanhead, don't remember. One of those, you all know her, she's very famous. I just know her as M-Girl Personal because it's been like that for so many years. So Carolyn, I'll call her Carolyn. Sam, Shallow 360, I remember watching Jade's videos, Angels 2014. Kate Taboo 1979, I think is her channel. I just remember watching people, Tina Davidson, of course. I really liked looking at the flip-throughs, and I really liked videos that had commentary on the music itself and the packaging, and that's what I wanted to do. I remember the first video I uploaded was of Stellar's Sting, because I could not find an unboxing for it anywhere on YouTube, and I was like, I'll do a shitty flip-through, and I did it like late at night. I had like one lamp on, and I just recorded with my iPhone like this as I was like flipping through the album. My videos haven't gained like quality, but that was that. That was the first video. And then I think I just started talking about faves, buying kind of like all of the good stuff that was coming out in 2016. And yeah, I was able to make friends, and so most of my channel was built on second gen. Mostly second gen girl groups, but second gen. What is the group that got you into K-pop? So, the group that really solidified that I was like, oh, I'm stuck here, was 21. However, my first group that like started my interest was FX. Their song New ABO. My friend showed it to me, and I was like, this is a bop. And she was like, right? And then she showed me a couple other K-pop songs, and I remember them specifically. It was Tiara and Four's Jongwon Diary, Shiny Sherlock, After School First Love, Gain Irreversible, I think it's called. Yeah. I remember listening to those songs and being like floored. I downloaded all of them. They all, I Use Red Shoes was one of the first ones I listened to too. It was like, I was just at her house one night and she was showing me all these K-pop videos, and I was like sucked in. I was like, this is amazing. I love the visuals, everything. And then she showed me CL's Baddest Female, and I was like, who is this bitch? I need to look up everything about her. And then around this time is when Crush, the 21 album Crush, came out, and they were promoting heavily. So I went home and I looked up the CL girl, and I saw that she was in this band called 21, and I was like, well, let's see what this 21 group's about. And I listened to the Crush album, and to this day, it is my favorite album of all time. To this day. I love that album. And I love 21. They're my ultimate bias group. Love all the members. And yeah, that's the group that like solidified that I should stay in K-pop. But groups like Girls' Day and Tiara, I did have interest in before, but I wasn't like super into K-pop until I really got into 21 in early 2014. Who are your current favorite groups? Um, it's a tough question. A lot of my bias groups have either been disbanded or are currently inactive. So as I mentioned, 21. My other ultimates are Girls' Generation and EXID. So Frowny Face. However, I do really love Red Velvet. I love Chungha. I love Sunmi. Wonder Girls is another fave, so I'm really glad to see Sunmi out there popping. Hyuna. I should think of non-female solos. I love Shiny. I love Shiny. I would say my favorite, like, actively promoting boy group is Monsta X, which not a good time for Monsta X, as we all know. I like Monsta X. I like Shiny. I like Girls' Generation. I like some Twice. I think 2019 Twice has been really good. So it's like I've become reinvested in Twice as a group because of 2019 stuff. Fancy, perfect song. But yeah, um, I listen to it all. I'll give everything a listen, but I don't always love everything as much as I loved like the second gen sound. Um, I will say I listen to a lot of the Korean R&B scene right now. Probably just as much as I listen to the K-pop scene. So Haze, Dean, Crush, the three like big ones. I also really like Ibata released an album this year. It is fantastic. Hoodie released a new album, which is fantastic. Um, I'm blanking on everyone's names. Wee, which sounds like it's a funny name, but Wee has a really good album. But I really like the K-R&B, K-pop scene as well. And then, why did you choose to unbox this particular item? And how does it represent your channel? Oh, okay. It's time for the unboxing part. So one of the formats is I have to unbox an album. And I had to pick an album that I could do in this format. Because I'm not doing any fancy editing. This isn't even fancy editing. I'm not cutting to me like on the ground unboxing an album. So I couldn't do anything that big or like hardcover. It had to be like a soft book or like a digipack. And I wasn't sure what to do, but then I found this. Tiara's Breaking Heart Limited Edition. This album is about to be 10 years old. It is some old school shit. And, it's almost 10 years old, but every song in here slaps just as hard as it did in 2010. There are 16 songs. It is a repackage of their very first album. Because Tiara actually, this is their first and only full-length album, and it's also their debut. They debuted with a couple singles and then released a full-length album. Which never happens in K-pop now. No one debuts with a full-length album. I don't think people really did that at this time, too. But yeah, there's 16 songs. All of them fantastic if you're one of the younger people and you don't know much about Tiara. They just have really, really good dance music. Like, if you want to have a good time, I really recommend Tiara. The title track, Something Crazy, I can't read the Korean, it's track number 1. But Bo Peep, for the first time, Bye Bye, Lies, Time to like literally every song on here is so good. It's one of those rare K-pop albums where I don't know a single K-pop person that's listened to this album and has like hated it. Like, it's just good, catchy, fun pop music. It's great. It's super amazing. And this is the original lineup, the original 6 of Tiara. Oh man, they got that old school K-pop styling too. So it's pretty big. It's like kind of like, I guess it's a square. More, maybe it's a rectangle. So I won't go through every page because I can't with this format. But man, it's like super old school styling. Here's the lyrics and credits page, which is an insane page to even try and look at. A lot of these songs were composed by Shin Se-dong Tiger, who, if you guys don't know, he did like his most recent like huge hit was Momoland's Boom Boom. But he's the co-composer for every like EXID song, EXID is basically his girl group. Like, he made EXID, him and Ellie. And as I told you, they're one of my ults, so I obviously really like his composing style. But he does a lot for Tiara. He did a lot for early A-Pink as well. So he's pretty versatile, and he just writes good, catchy pop songs. Yeah, the photos in here, they're really big. I don't know if it's great styling, but it's nostalgic. It's nostalgic, if anything. Oh, man. What a good... Like, these photos, they're good. Like, the photography's good. It's simple. I don't know how... I don't think this album is still in print, though. I think this album... This was a limited edition, but I think the normal edition is out of print, too. Because it's been 10 years, you know, the group's no longer at their label, and I guess there's no need for them to reprint it. But I do hope people at least check this out if it's on... I don't know if it's on Spotify, but it should be at least be on YouTube. Just check it out, give it a listen. My personal favorite is, like, The First Time. It's a bit more of a subdued pop, but, Going Crazy, the title track, is great. Bo Peep is great. And those would be the ones I would start with. Start with the title tracks. The 3 title tracks are pretty... They're really solid. If you don't like those, then skip the album, I guess. But I don't think you'll dislike them. They're very, very good. I miss Tiara. Oh. But yeah, this is their album. It's a slipcase. Kind of got like a dust jacket, I guess. And their fandom are called Queens, which I love. Tiara Queens, love it. I think it's a great fandom name. Alright. And then who are you tagged by? I already mentioned I was tagged by Andrea Astar. I think that's how you say her channel name. It's Andrea, the name, and then Star with 2 R's at the end. So, Andrea Astar is how I pronounce her channel name. Or it's just Andrea Star, and she just put in the extra A. No idea. But she makes a lot of K-pop journal videos. I don't make journal videos at all, but she has, like, these very detailed, very well-crafted journals. They're super aesthetic, is the term I use. Like, very Instagram-ready. So if you like a good K-pop journal flip-through, I highly recommend her channel if you're not already subscribed or checked out her videos. She also has very good taste in K-pop. We like a lot of the same things. So I'm with her. She's a huge Red Velvet fan. So if you like Red Velvet and if you like K-pop journaling, check her out. And then I am tagging The Rest is History 87, aka Emily, aka one of the 2 people running this season of Secret Santa. So every year someone in the community runs Secret Santa. Last year me and Emily did it. The years before it was other people who... I can't remember who did it the years before. I think it was Onumania, but I'm not... Onumania and Sam, or Lupe and Sam. I'm not 100% sure who did the years before. But last year was Emily and I. I opted not to do it this year because I was not good at it last year. And Emily, I'm glad that she's doing it again because she is super organized with this type of thing. So her and Sana were doing it this year, and how I perceived it is it went very smoothly. I didn't notice any hiccups or anything bad happening. Seems like all the rules are very clear, you know, very communicative. Everything was good. And Emily has her channel has a lot of variation. If you like haul videos, you'll like her channel. She also is like a Ravenclaw through and through, and so she just researches everything. And if you want to know, like, what's the best shop to buy X album for, if you want to find out, you know, how to use this Japanese proxy site, check out Emily's channel, because, again, girl's a Ravenclaw, and she has researched everything, and she has a video on it, too, for you to check out. Her biases are TVXQ. She likes TVXQ. She likes a lot of JYP groups. I know she also likes 2PM. I don't know how I forgot the 2PM. 2PM, I think, is like her big one. So if you like 2PM, TVXQ, JYP groups in general, hauls, and like kind of like how-to videos for some of these really confusing proxy sites, highly, highly recommend Emily's channel. And yeah, so I tagged you, Emily. I think you're the last one. And there we have it. This was the K-pop Secret Santa introduction video, and I'm so happy to be a part of it again this year. This is like this is my fourth time being a part of it, and it's been extremely, extremely fun each year. And it's always the best day is just getting that box and seeing what you got. Yeah, so I'm very thankful to have this community, have made the friends that I've made, and I hope you guys check out all of our videos when they come out because they're really fun, and I think you'll discover some great new channels along the way. So thank you, and have a nice day. Bye!